The things that MAGA will believe simply because Trump said it is astonishing to me, right? Donald Trump says he's going to eliminate taxes on tips, taxes on overtime, and taxes on Social Security. So they believe it's going to happen. Then it doesn't happen as part of the Democrats' overall budget bill, but they believe it did happen. And what blows my mind is are you guys not getting paychecks? Did you work overtime? Yeah. Did you get your paycheck? Yeah. Did they take taxes out of your overtime? Yeah. Does that not raise a red flag to you? Does that not make you go, whoa, hang on a second? They didn't stop taking taxes out of my overtime. And now, because Donald Trump says that he's going to make the new standard work week 32 hours a week, they believe that that's going to happen. So right now you work 40 hours a week at regular time, and anything over 40 is supposed to be overtime. Donald Trump says he's going to make it 32 hours a week, so that the last 8 hours of your paycheck every week, if you work 40 hours, is going to be at overtime. And then anything above and beyond that, obviously. And they believe it. They believe this is going... Here, watch this guy.
So Trump just said we're going to have a 32-hour work week now. No longer 40. 32 is going to be the standard. No, you're not going to just work 32 hours. You're still going to work your 40. What that means is you're going to get overtime from 32 to 40. For salary people, it don't mean shit. For union people, if your contract says overtime after 40 hours, don't mean shit. But Trump said he was going to do this before he pushed no taxes on overtime. So what this is going to ensure is people that work 40 hours a week, hourly, your last 8 hours are going to be overtime hours, because that's just standard. Then once this gets passed, he's going to put the bill in for no taxes on overtime, which is going to be good for all of us. Going to make a shit ton more money. Just to follow up for everybody that said, oh, Trump's full of shit. He might be full of shit about a lot of stuff, but he said we were only going to have a 32-hour work week. That's what we got. He said he was going to do no taxes on overtime after we got this passed. That's what we're doing. The man hasn't even been in 6 months yet.
Yeah, he hasn't even been in 6 months yet. And you believe that bullshit. You just said, he said we're going to have a 32-hour standard work week, and that's what we got. Show us your fucking paycheck next week, Puddin'. Tell us if you got overtime for the last 8 hours of your 40 hours. And oh, by the way, the current proposal that's separate from the Republican budget bill entirely, the current proposal for no tax on overtime does not mean that you wouldn't pay tax on overtime. It means that they would still take your taxes on overtime. And at the end of the year, when you filed your taxes, you would get a tax credit for a portion of that if you met certain requirements. You don't have to believe me. Look it up yourself. That's the proposal that is not even up for a vote yet, but what the Republicans are putting forth. We're still going to take the money. We're going to take the taxes out of your overtime. But we'll give you some kind of a bullshit tax credit at the end of the year for it. If you meet in certain quality. If you make so much money, if so much of this, if so much of that. Let me ask you guys a question. What is the next story going to be? When you're not getting paid overtime after 32 hours, because that's not going to be a thing, when they're still taking overtime out of your paycheck, when you don't get a tax credit at the end of the year because you didn't meet certain qualifications, what is the next bullshit marking point going to be? What is the excuse going to be that you're going to give us? This man could say, if you eat your own shit, it's going to be healthy for you. And these motherfuckers would be eating their own shit by the bucket.